So in the word problem given, we want to find the equation of a circle which goes through the points 2, 3 and -5, -4, and we know it has a radius of 5. So I know that it needs to go through these 2 points. They might be on the outside of that circle since it has to cross through those points. So the center is somewhere between them, but I notice I can't quite assume that the center lies directly between them by the given information. I do know that the circle has a radius of 5 units. You'll notice I really don't think that these are right across from each other on the unit circle. If they were, I would simply use the midpoint to find the center. The reason I don't think that these are across from each other on the center is because I would need these points to be exactly 10 units apart in order for the both of these to be across from each other. And you'll notice if you go from -5 to 2, that's 7 units. -4 to 3 is also 7 units. And 7 squared plus 7 squared, you'll have 49 plus 49, which is 98. And the square root of 98 is not going to be exactly 10. So that's why I don't believe that these are right across from each other on the circle. That would make this much easier. I would just use the midpoint formula to find the center. Since I don't know that information, what I'm going to do, my strategy, is that I will find the circle centered at 2, 3, and I will find the circle centered at -5, -4. Those were the 2 points that we were looking at. So x minus -5 would be x plus 5. Y minus -4 would be y plus 4. And please pause the video if you need to think about those for a minute. This circle here is the circle with radius 5 centered at 2, 3. Not my answer, but it might help me. This circle is centered at -5, -4 with radius 5, the green circle. So you'll notice I have these 2 circles, and where do they intersect? So remember, this blue circle is the set of all points 5 units away from 2, 3. Here I have the set of all points 5 units away from -5, -4. The 2 points, so I notice there are 2 points. The 2 points which are 5 units away from both of those happen to lie at -2, 0 and -1, -1, which tells me those could be the possible centers of my circle. So if I wanted a circle which crossed through 2, 3 and -5, -4 and had a radius of 5, I'm going to write the equation of the circle which has a center of -2, 0, so x minus -2 plus y minus 0. You don't even have to have the parentheses there. Or -1, so x minus -1, comma -1, so y plus 1. And I was using the 2, so this was using the 2 centers that were possible from my strategy on number 3 and 4. So number 3 and 4 here were not the answers, but they helped me find possible centers. So what this tells me is I just found 2 circles, meaning the answer is not unique. There were 2 possible answers. I found 2 different circles which both intersect the points 2, 3 and -5, -4. And they do have different centers, but both have a radius of 5. So there are 2 different answers that are possible.